to the Santa Barbara International Film Festival press conference. My name is Kathy Janega-Dykes. I'm the CEO of Visit Santa Barbara, and very shortly we'll be hearing from Roger Durling, who'll be presenting the highlights of this year's festival. A special thank you to Hotel Santa Barbara for hosting this event, and a special hello to Mayor Helene Schneider, who's there in the audience. Before one sees a movie or a tribute, they need to eat and drink, right? So we're thrilled to announce that we once again will be working with the downtown organization on Film Feast. Film Feast 2014 will take you and your taste buds on a culinary journey of cuisine and libations, all made famous here in Santa Barbara. And this means that restaurants and wine tasting rooms have created award-worthy menus or pairings that inspired by movies made in Santa Barbara, about Santa Barbara, or even favorites of local celebrities. So here are some nominees. For those who are fans of the movie The Graduate, consider The Graduate wine flight at Au Bon Clement, which includes 4 sets of wine, certainly one older and one younger vintage of the same wine. And to celebrate some of our own honorees of this year's festival, consider staying in the presidential suite at the Bacara Resort and Spa with a private screening of The Butler with a reception of up to 200 of your closest friends. And for those in the mood of nostalgia, the Fest Parker is offering a Daniel Boone package to commemorate the 50th anniversary of that beloved series. So these are just a few of the 50-plus offers presented by our hotels, restaurants, and wine tasting rooms. And there you have it, Film Feast's amazing choices for dining, lodging, and drinks during our grand film festival that really shines such a bright light at the start of the new year. Check out sbfilmfeast.com for even more information. But now, help me welcome, certainly one of Santa Barbara's biggest stars, Roger Durling.
Thanks a lot. Well, welcome everybody. Happy New Year to all of you. And yes, pretty exciting time. I just finished unwrapping all my Christmas presents, but here's the biggest Christmas present to unveil for the city of Santa Barbara. And as the past, how many years has it been, Barbara? 11 years. Please welcome Barbara Boris, the poster designer, and for the big unveil here, the 29th poster of the Santa Barbara Film Festival. I think Kathy Janega-Dykes and the mayor may like this poster. We all know our history of our wine region and what Santa Barbara is all about. This year is the 10th anniversary of the movie Sideways, and Sunstone Winery is a big sponsor of the film festival this year. And we just thought it needed, we just needed to celebrate what we're all about. And I love this. It's terrific. Barbara, thank you so much for doing this. It also Screen Cuisine, which Michael Albright, somewhere around here, our programming director. It was a sidebar that 3 years ago he introduced to the film festival, and that sidebar, Screen Cuisine, has taken a life of its own. And actually, this year, when you see the lineup, it has been supersized, and this poster also celebrates that sidebar, Screen Cuisine. So yes, the 10th anniversary of Sidewise, our history, Santa Barbara is all about, and Screen Cuisine. So I love it. Exciting. Speaking of excitement, if there is a theme, if there's an overall inspiration this past year, has been a sense of exploration. When I started, when I took over the film festival 11 years ago, when it came to programming and putting all of our tributes together, there was an innate sense of curiosity. My late friend Mike DeGree join me in this idea of exploration. As you know, he was a great oceanographer, and he had this passion for exploration, and that has sort of been the idea behind putting together this whole program. This idea of exploration, of being curious, of being aware of not just our immediate environment, but also global issues. And you'll see that in all of the films and all of the programs that we have put together. That said, I am extremely proud to announce that the opening night film is the world premiere of Robert Nixon and Fisher Stevens' film Mission Blue. Mission Blue is a documentary, and it is about a pioneering woman who is an oceanographer. Her name is Sylvia Earle. She has been for the past 7 decades, championing the care of the oceans and her fight to preserve the health of our oceans. The film was produced by Fisher Stevens. He's the producer of The Cove, and the film could be seen as a continuation of that film, The Cove. The film features James Cameron, an old-time friend of the Santa Barbara Film Festival, and also a resident of San Ynez Valley. And the film also features our late friend Mike Degree, and is dedicated to Mike Degree. So it's an extremely special way for us to start the film festival. I'm proud to announce that we've gotten some validation for our past 11 years of growth and development. We just got a National Endowment for the Arts grant, which is a first for us, and again, it gives us a great sense of validation. Also, UGG Australia, who has been an extremely sweet and generous friend of ours for the past few years, has stepped up and is now a presenting sponsor of the Santa Barbara Film Festival. Maybe that's the reason why I'm wearing this amazing UGGs this morning. So yes, the Santa Barbara Film Festival is presented by UGG Australia, and thank you to our neighbors for doing that. I mentioned the opening night. The closing night is quite a unique event. We're going to be showing Richard Linklater's trilogy, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight, and it'll culminate with a Q&A with Julie Delpy, Richard Linklater, and Ethan Hawke at the end of that evening. We're going to be doing a few interesting things this year. On the first Sunday of the festival, we're going to do this Super Silent Sunday. Is our counter-programming to the Super Bowl, where we're going to be showing for free 2 silent films back-to-back at the Arlington. Use that beautiful pipe organ in that building. And at 4 o'clock, we're going to be showing The Thief of Baghdad, and for the entire family. And at 7:30, we're going to be showing Wings, with pipe organ accompaniment again. And Wings was the first film to win the Academy Award. So that should be fun. Also, most of you know that the film festival has this reputation for our panels. Our directors, writers, producers, women's panel have now become legendary, and we're expanding that this year, and we're introducing seminars. There will be daily seminars at noon, including different topics like the representation of women of color in film. Another subject will be a seminar about breaking into the film industry. Another would be covering a film festival, an acquisitions seminar, and last but not least, a social justice seminar, which will be led by Jeff Green. And all of the seminars will be free to the public and will include filmmakers that are in the film festival. Last but not least, guys, I'm thrilled to announce that we have 22 world premieres in the festival. We have 31 US premieres. And oh yes, for the excitement of Kathy Janeka Dykes and the mayor of Santa Barbara, Robert Redford will be here at the festival. Cate Blanchett, who's going to win the Oscar for Best Actress this year, will be with us. The Modern Master is Emma Thompson. We have Marty and Leo. They don't need last names. We'll be having one night. Somebody else who doesn't need a last name, Oprah, will be celebrated at the film festival. And the Virtuoso Award, we have Jared Leto, who's going to win the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, Juice Quibb from Nebraska, and many others that evening. So Carol has pamphlets with all the different films in the lineup, over 200 films, and viva the film festival. Thank you very much.
On this side, we'll wait.
Beautiful. Thank you.